Welcome back to Language Logic, dear learner. I'm Rahul Rajani, and today we're going to explore speaking part 3 question answer, and the topic is describe a tourist attraction that very few people visit but you think is interesting. If you haven't seen the story of this topic, then don't worry, I have given the link at the end of the video. Go check that out, and we are going to explore these question answers. So let's get started. Okay, so first question is, why do people visit tourist attractions? Wide variety of reasons are possible. Some visit to enjoy and appreciate natural landscapes, parks, mountains, beaches, and other scenic locations, or to take a break from routine life, relax, and unwind in a new environment. Besides, this time of the year, myriad festivals are celebrated, so to participate in or witness local festivals, events, and celebrations unique to region, many travels within or outside the country, right? Yes, many people travel because of this. Okay, so the second question of ours is this: what makes a tourist attractions famous? It happens for various reasons, often depending on a combination of factors. For instance, iconic buildings or structures like Eiffel Tower, Taj Mahal, and the Great Wall of China become renowned due to their unique design or engineering. Another may be rich historical backgrounds such as ancient ruins, battlefields, or landmarks where significant events occurred attract visitors due to their importance in history. And social platforms also make them prevalent, right? Social media are also the responsible to make tourist attractions famous. Okay, so let's see the third question, and that is, do local people like to visit local tourist attractions? Their interest can vary. What I reckon is they explore the places numerous times, and once they take pleasure completely from the place, they start losing interest. It's not always the case, but generally speaking, I've seen locals shifting their destinations, though there are some who go there oftentimes just to while away on weekends. While away means to pass your time freely and without any worry. Alright? Okay, fourth question is, do you think tourism causes environmental damage? Without a doubt, tourist activities can disturb wildlife, particularly in sensitive areas like national parks and marine reserves. Noise, lights, and physical presence can disrupt animal behavior and habitats. In addition, popular tourist destinations often suffer from overcrowding, which can lead to overuse of natural resources and damage to ecosystems. It contributes to air and water pollution and littering. Littering means, you can say, the garbage we spread when we go to visit any place, right? Okay, fifth question is, how can people prevent the environmental damage caused by tourism? It requires a combined effort from governments, businesses, and tourists themselves. Governments and NGOs can run campaigns to educate tourists about minimizing their plastic use, avoid littering, and to respect local wildlife and ecosystems. Another way is to designate certain areas as off limits or restricted to protect fragile ecosystems and create buffer zones to limit human impact. Alright, so run campaign means to organize campaign, minimize, you can say, to lower the amount. Yes, And then we have designate. Designate means to allocate, and the thing off limits means to restrict the permission to certain areas, right? Okay, next question we have, sixth number is, should all tourist attractions be free to the public? It has both merits and demerits. The plus point is even a guy with no money can visit, taking the pleasure at fullest as he understands the value of money. The downside is it can be vice versa. On top of this, the onus is on the government to foot the bill of maintaining with no income. All I want to say is if the place incorporates essential stuffs, appropriate price can be charged, and if not, then there should be no any ticket. Okay, take pleasure, you can say the enjoy. Vice versa means the opposite situation, what has been said. Got it? And then if I want to clear the points, what I have just said, I can use all I want to say is. Alright, and the meaning of honors is the responsibility. Seventh question we have is this. What kinds of tourist sites are popular in your country? India is a country with a diverse range of tourist attractions, offering something to each traveler. At present, cultural and historical sites, namely Taj Mahal, Red Forts, Hampi, and few more, are hotspots for youth. Among elders, religious and spiritual places like Varanasi, Golden Temple, Uttarakhand are favored. For all ages, in general, natural attractions like Goa, Ladakh, Kerala, Himalaya are common, right? Okay, namely means when you want to give example, so you say namely instead of for example or for instance. All right, then we have hotspot. Hotspot means the favorite place of all people, means the major people. Then favored means the place or the thing is very much liked. All right, I have used the alternative of very like. Okay, so next question, eighth number is, what can governments do to prevent pollution in tourist sites? Running a campaign isn't taken seriously, I reckon. Hence, my best guess is to provide training for tour operators, guides, and hospitality staff on the best practices for pollution prevention. On top of this, establish and enforce limits on the number of visitors allowed at sensitive tourist sites to prevent overcrowding and overuse of resources. And the last thing is implement penalties for littering if they do not want to change. Penalties, you can say the charge, fine, you can say yes. Running a campaign, I have already mentioned. To organize a campaign, then I reckon means I think. This phrase is generally used by Americans. All right, and then on top of this, you already know sensitive means critical areas, and implement, you know that implement means to apply something, whatever you are told or whatever you have learned. So we're moving to our next question, and that is, what are the advantages of visiting less known places? With fewer people around, it's trouble-free to take photos of landscape, landmarks, and natural scenery without interference. I guess they often have hidden treasures, whether it's a secluded beach, a quaint village, or an unexplored hiking trail, offering a sense of adventure and discovery. Additionally, accommodations, food, and activities in less known places are often more trouble-free means without any hassle. Then we have I guess. Again, the alternative word of I reckon or I think or I believe. Then we have hidden treasures. means something important is hidden, not revealed to the public. Then secluded beach means the beach is very less popular, means very few people go to that place. That is the meaning of secluded. And quaint means weird, something unusual that we don't see regularly. And less known place you already know. Okay, so number 10th question is, what are the disadvantages when there are too many tourists in one site? An influx of tourists can disrupt the daily lives of local residents, leading to issues like noise pollution, traffic congestion, littering, and damage to natural habitats. Overcrowding can also stress local wildlife and ecosystems. Rising costs and seasonal dependence are another concerns. Got it? Okay. Influx means the flow of people. All right. Then disrupt means to interfere someone, to disturb someone, you can say. And stress local life means to disturb local wildlife. All right. And seasonal dependence means the place is dependent on season. These things happen. Okay. This was the end, and I confident that you are going to use the highlighted words and the words that I have explained in this question answers in your real speaking test. Alright, so see you in the next speaking part 2 video with another story. Till then, bye bye.